Bro, we were gonna. Bro, listen. Bro, listen. Can you add the number?
Slurp me, please!
You don't have a phone?
It's getting hot again!
You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere.
You tapping your phone's right there! It's all part of my plan!
Nadine, you're fired.
Firework!
I hate y'all.
Alright, this week, my friends, we're running the gauntlet again, okay? That's good and bad, okay? It's good because I'm on my shit. It's bad maybe because, I don't know, if you prefer to be here when I'm like not smashing eggs in my mouth. I got it! Last week, the whole perception that I have, I didn't fully understand, where everything was going. I could have definitely guessed, given just that it's FouseyTube and, he got banned on Twitch and then immediately gets signed with Kick, and even though he said he's going to take a mental health break, he didn't, and he immediately started streaming 24/7. I could have guessed, but when I was reviewing, the allegations last time, it wasn't so obvious that he was in a, state of mania, okay? He was a little bit off, yeah, but not quite as bad as it became. So he got arrested, and we're gonna go through the whole timeline. But he got arrested. He didn't assault an officer. He complied with the arrest, even though he was bitching about it.
Help! Help! Get them! Help! Bye! Ma'am, Intercontinental, what's my room number? Help! Tell me! 2027!
You guys are dumb as fuck, man. You guys are literally dumb as fuck. Oh, y'all. Hey, record this. Security! Come in here now!
And then they basically dropped the charges and sent him to a mental health facility, okay? Because it was very obvious he was in a manic state.
I'm currently under, what's it called? This thing the cops put me under. When you can't leave a mental hospital until you get clearance. Can't leave the hospital until I get clearance from the police. So I've been here for 4 days now. They drug me up every day. Anytime I say something wrong, wallahi, they put a needle this big into my arm.
I saw this FouseyTube before he really got, off the deep end. I saw that he was smoking weed and God knows doing whatever else, okay? And so, from what my general awareness, when you're spiraling mental health-wise, smoking weed is not gonna fucking help that, right? That makes sense? And, yeah, but let's just jump into it. Here's the basic timeline that I outlined in the previous video, okay? FouseyTube, a guy who has managed to rise from the ashes many times, constantly goes from kind of being semi-irrelevant to suddenly he is completely in the spotlight, everybody's talking about him, everyone's, I guess obsessing almost over what he's doing, and people are, some ways loving it, in some ways just it's almost like they're watching a car crash, they know this shit is not good, but they're, they can't help but not look away. That, unfortunately, has seemed to have manifested once again for, I believe, the third time, effectively, maybe even the fourth, where, yeah, FouseyTube spiraled. It effectively started, from what I can tell, once he got banned on Twitch. He got immediately picked up by Kick. It's unknown how much money or whatever. Unlikely that he really had a contract, and if he did get offered a contract, it was certainly less than the 15 million that Fousey claimed it was worth. But it seemed like Kick did maybe give him some money to start streaming again, and after about a week of streaming on Kick, it was pretty obvious that our boy was starting to spiral again. He went to a party with Sneako. It was Lil Pump's party. At that party, you could tell he was acting a little bit manic, but he was heavily kind of almost overcompensating, as in being extra careful to not, I guess, touch women, not, interact with drunk women, whatever, just kind of because of the scenario at the airport that he, as far as we can basically tell, he did, have sex or do something with that woman.
Get off him, get off him.
I have to push it.
No, I need to talk to him. I need to talk to him.
We're having a important conversation
Get
afterwards.
Get away. She's drunk as shit. Do not talk to her. Do not look at her. She'll wake up tomorrow and say you did some crazy shit to her. She's drunk. I'm serious. I swear to God, she just.
What the fuck was that?
No drunk girls anymore.
What was that?
If you're drunk, I am not talking to you. I'm not looking at you. I don't know you. I don't see you. You're done. I got in trouble for trying to hit on a drunk girl.
I didn't know if that drunk girl was me.
No, in the airport.
Okay.
So I learned from my lesson.
So yeah, the timeline is a little bit messy, but effectively I'm going to try and just string it along in a relatively coherent way. It is crazy to think, I will say, the number of clips that have been produced of FouseyTube in just a couple days has outnumbered the number of clips that most streamers have of themselves in their entire careers. Okay, so yes, to all the people who are saying, bro, this guy's so entertaining, I love him, I will be straight up, a lot of the times this guy is pretty entertaining. There's a meme that like Fousey sometimes, to troll people, to random people, he would just act zesty. Which basically just means act a little gay or fruity or whatever. And I do think it's of the FouseyTube memes, it is on the more wholesome side, so I figured I would show you guys.
Oh, fuck. Hi, honey, can I ask you something? Hi, my checkout was today at 11 a.m. Last night, my friend was really drunk. I had to hold her hair up the whole time and then take her to the hospital. I'm so sorry, I missed my checkout. It is currently 3:36. Can you just charge me for another day and give me the room till tomorrow?
May I get a Diet Coke, please? Yeah. And light on the ice. Like, I have veneers and I don't want them to break because I like to bite. Right. Thank you. Oh my god, you have a bag of donuts? Oh my god!
Yeah, I don't know, I find this shit funny, man. FouseyTube started interacting with all of the people around Adin Ross, okay? Mainly because he was streaming on Kick, he was getting a ton of attention, like upwards of 50,000 viewers on Kick, right? So Kick was realizing like, damn, this guy, you know, he's good at what he does. And Adin obviously being kind of the spokesperson of Kick, he, you know, started interacting with him. And this leads us to a couple of interactions with a guy named Neon. This Neon kid is literally 19 years old, and he basically is kind of known for just bullshit, being semi-troll-ish, for having beef with Andrew Tate, even though he's a scrawny little fucking idiot. And recently this Neon guy has kind of started sucking up to Tate. He said that he wants to be trained by Tate, all this stuff. I don't know that that's actually going to happen, but basically he's been interacting with FouseyTube and kind of been, you know, I guess, lil bro to FouseyTube. Fousey and Neon fire shots at Bruce, Drop Me Off, and his girlfriend. Don't know who that guy is, doesn't really matter. This is the context, okay?
Don't worry. Look at this camera and tell Bruce how you feel. Tell him how he made you feel.
Bruce, fuck you and fuck your dirty ass girlfriend. Suck my dick, fuck DEO.
Why did you bring his girlfriend into this? Now you're gonna get your ass beat. Now you're gonna get
You just told me to...
And I'm not protecting you. You never talk about a man's girlfriend, ever. That's... Take it back right now. Don't bring somebody. Why the fuck would you bring his girl into this, dog? She's a civilian.
That's so funny, bro. I use the same terminology. If someone isn't like a streamer or content creator, that to me, that they're just a civilian. You know what I mean? It's like an innocent. Damn.
She doesn't like me either.
It doesn't matter. She doesn't. She can cuss you out. She can spit in your face. You never bring a guy's girlfriend into this.
Right. I apologize.
Why do you think I got on Dylan Dennis so much? Because he's fucking trying to ruin Logan Paul's marriage.
You're right.
That's a bitch-made move. Apologize to her.
I'm sorry, man.
Apologize to Bruce.
Bruce?
Yes, for talking about his girl. Then you can say fuck you again.
Bruce.
Anyway, this interacting with Neon and Adin Ross and these fellas, it started to take a bit of a downward spiral. Specifically, I remember there was a part where he basically like gets genuinely pissed off at Neon. So this is the whole time I thought it was like kind of a bit that, you know, Fousey was just ragging on Neon. It stopped being a bit at some point. And it started becoming the reality. So let's just watch what unfolded here.
Kyle, you can't do that. Hey, tell me, Neon, I'm gonna face the wall. Go over there and face the wall. Yeah. Turn around. One. Face the wall. Hey, if Andrew Tate did it for a year, I could do it for fucking 10 minutes, dog. Sit there like a good bitch. Neon. Oh, why did I say that?
Alright, so he said sit down like a good bitch. Now he's gonna get his ass beat. So that's Adin Ross, fucking slime sucker. It's crazy to me that there's so many guys just like following around with this shit, and they really do treat it like it's some kind of fucking reality TV show. It kind of literally is, But even when moments become like actually serious, they don't do fucking anything, bro. These guys are here to orchestrate and to capture the fucking train wreck, okay? They're not here to stop anything. They're not here to call anybody. They're just, you know, here for the content.
Get on your hands and knees. Get on your hands and knees.
So he punched him Neon in the stomach and he told him to get on his hands and knees.
Arabian psychopath. Take it, bro. Oh my fucking
Hold
god.
on. All right.
Oh, my heart.
Say sorry.
My heart.
Everyone chill.
My heart.
He just called me a dumb fuck. I'm 33 years old. There's no point.
Listen, you're 35. Get a grip of your life, man. Holy.
Hey.
Chill. I'm not gonna chill.
I dare you. I dare you.
I did it. Bitch.
So like Aiden Ross is like pretending as if he wants to like break this up when in reality, you know, this is content, obviously. Is that this guy? I know this isn't Sam Pepper, but he looks like him. Holy fuck. Free K Flock, damn. Anyway, and so this kind of like tension between Fousey and Neon continued to escalate. There was a situation. Wait up.
Say behind your computer, your keyboard, where you feel safe, you're gonna get your ass beat when a real one comes up to you.
Still waiting for the day. Still waiting for the day. It's never gonna happen, I promise you.
You just manifested it. When you tell the universe what's not gonna happen, you really do. If you say, I hope I don't get in an accident, I hope I don't get fat, I hope my girl doesn't cheat on me. The universe gives you exactly what you said you don't want to. It doesn't hear what you don't want. It just hears what you say.
You think you're so
You just
good.
I am smart.
You think you're perfect. You're not. You're far from perfect. You got a fucked up ass too.
I think I'm perfect.
You said you were gonna fucking do that,
I
dude.
think I'm perfect. I just prayed and cried to Allah and asked Him for forgiveness for all my shortcomings and sins. Respect your fucking elders and get the fuck out of my house. I don't give a fuck about your content or the Island Boys. If you want, go suck their fucking dicks. Let them fuck you, cream pie style, you fucking.
So this is basically the point where it's obvious that FouseyTube is completely fucked. You know what I mean? Like, he is absolutely spiraling without a doubt, okay? Him punching Neon at the shoe store definitely was an indicator, but he was still pretty coherent. This now is like just like levels of anger that it's like this isn't even content at this point. But you know, the content funnel keeps fucking flowing. There was this situation where basically Fousey's tooth fell out. This was, I believe, before that clip with Neon. It contributed obviously to the continuing spiral.
Your fucking ass up, dog. Nadim, fucking Deem. Nadim, if you're sleeping, wallah, if I call you right now and you're sleeping, Nadim, wallahi, Nadim, if I call you right now and you're sleeping, dog, wallahi, when we find out you're sleeping, dog. Nadim, you fucking dumb fuck, Nadim. No one's answering. It's 9:30 a.m. If you call yourself a hard worker and you're asleep at 9:30 a.m., kiss my ass. You're not a fucking hard worker. 9:30 a.m., dog? Are you serious? 9:30 a.m., really?
So from what I understand, FouseyTube might not have even slept the night before. Obviously, also a symptom of mania. So yeah, that can explain why he is so fucking pissed off that his boy isn't ready to roll, because he's probably sleeping, you know what I mean? Whereas he probably didn't sleep even throughout the night, so we'll see.
But can I get somebody to clean my room, please? It's a mess.
Please leave your message for...
Not, what do you mean not today? Please, my room's a mess. I'm actually, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry, I'm leaving this hotel today anyways. Thank you. You just lost me, you dumb fuck. I'm going to another hotel. Nadim, wake up. I want to go to my other fucking... Nadim, you're fired. Bear, you're hired. I'm calling Bear. Call Bear.
Oh my god, what a clip, dude. Like, what a clip. These are... Nobody could produce these clips. Did you guys see that, though? His fucking tooth just popped out on fucking camera, and he immediately goes in and he's like, you're fucking fired. Like, that's a... You can't fucking script that, bro. You cannot script that. To everybody watching, I hope you are having a blessed night. This is kind of the turning point where the FouseyTube situation gets a bit dark, okay? He is, at this point, absolutely, evidently having a fucking mental health episode, okay? His bipolar disorder has kind of led him into a state of mania, obviously combined with the incredible amount of attention, very much negative, a lot of it, because of the airport incident. And so now this is manifesting in what can really be described as the most pure incarnation of a fucking toxic ego you could possibly imagine, right? Like, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but J-Reg was describing what a bipolar manic episode is like, and he was basically saying that it's almost less like you become someone completely different. It's almost like you are super extremely, like, exaggerated version of yourself, and all your thoughts feel extremely meaningful and impactful, and it's almost like you fall into a state of severe narcissism that you're projecting onto the world, right? And that's not to say that if you're bipolar you're a narcissist. It's just to say that if you're manic, that can kind of be a manifestation of it, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's from here on out, that's, I would just keep that in mind, that like you are witnessing a guy literally destroying himself to an extent, you know what I mean? Like, yes, he's gonna be a dickhead, yes, he's gonna be attacking people, yes, it's not good, but like, it's not stuff that like he would do if he was not in this, you know, frame of mind, right? He still sucks, but hope he gets help. Yeah, that's kind of, I guess, the thesis. Obviously, you know, hitting people and shit like that isn't cool, but like, it is an explanation for the action, it's not a justification, right? So, I guarantee 90% of his viewers are there for the train wreck. Of course, bro. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what fucking Adin Ross is there for. All these fucking goons, bro. All of them. Look, this is kind of what Kick.com is, bro. It's a fucking atrocity exhibition. If it's not, you're watching somebody, you know, gamble their life savings or, you know, gamble money that they were given by the casino that owns the website, then yeah, you're going to be watching people who are effectively like Ice Poseidon in his heyday, right? If semi-lol cows, but also like kind of just, you know, being degenerates in public. This is Kick.com. Subscribe! That disclaimer, let's get right back into the downward spiral, because this is where, once again, it gets just increasingly more manic and increasingly more egomaniacal. Fousey basically ends up a meetup with a bunch of other YouTubers. The Island Boys were there. Neon was there, Adin Ross was affiliated with them, and yeah, he starts acting like a total fucking dunce, and there's no other way to put it than to say that he's acting like a child, a narcissist, whatever you want to say. It's embarrassing for sure.
Give him back. Then as a person, you have respect for yourself. You're a man. You're an Andrew Tate. If you wake up tomorrow and you are, I guarantee you're fucking one of them. What? You're fucking one of the girls, if not both.
Hey,
you don't think you said, hey, before you live here, you have to fuck me?
No, I don't. That's not how it is.
That could be seen as a bit of a self-report. I don't know why Fousey, oh, fuck, man. All right, you're really just about to witness pure fucking ego. Oh, boy.
Do you?
You thought you owned the internet with your fake pranks. I own you, dog. I'm bending you over right now. My cock is 9 inches deep through your skull.
Jesus, that was sus. Sit that shit.
You know you're getting embarrassed like crazy right now?
Nah, man, I'm not embarrassed. If anything, you should be embarrassed for the way you're acting. Like,
you know you're getting cooked?
I'm not getting cooked. I'm fucking 19, you're 30, trying to fucking roast a 19-year-old.
No,
hey,
I'm 19 telling you you're...
Yeah, that's pretty facts, bro. Yeah, Fousey's saying some crazy shit. This is just horrendous shit to say to a fucking 19-year-old. Something about Fousey and attacking 19-year-olds during this situation was just... yeah, not a good look. Like, what, you know what I mean? There's a lot that can be going on here in realizing that, yeah, this guy is not all there right now. And instead of doing anything, they just keep fucking recording. You know what I mean? They just let the atrocity exhibition on full blast. So, here we go.
Fucking up the youth and corrupt youth. I'm 30-fucking-3 and I stand on it. And I'm worth over $50 million. What are you worth?
Probably more than you.
I'm worth over $50 million. What are you worth?
You just made $17 million in that.
What are you worth?
If we're going
you want to show bank accounts? I sign my kick deal tomorrow.
Let's do it.
I'll pull up my bank account and show you.
Pull up your bank account right now.
No, I have no money right now. I'm broke.
So then why are you acting like that, motherfucker?
Because I don't need money.
I don't even act like that.
I don't need money.
Like, he's literally saying I'm worth $50 million and then that he's broke and within like 10 seconds. So, you know, that kind of tells you everything you need to fucking know. I've interacted with, again, different types of people in these kind of scenarios, and not everyone who's been in manic episodes is like this incredibly egocentric, you know what I mean, like grandiose, you know what I mean, about themselves. It's very, I guess, interesting. But I have seen people who do this. It's weird to see on such a big, you know, scale though, right? Like this is happening in front of 20,000 people live on Kick. It's different than when you see a dude, you know, he's doing that in the street, or if you know him personally, he's just in your room, whatever. So that kind of escalates basically into this, which is another like FouseyTube kind of attacking a kid type of scenario. 19, whatever.
Baby said, hey, yo, you're a bitch. You're a little bitch. Bro, you're a bitch.
So like, you see all these fucking guys just like standing around and shit. They should all just be put in the fucking McDonald's play place. That's the word. That's what I was thinking. That's what I paused to say. You know, they belong in the ball pit. And it's funny to think that these are the guys influencing the youth, you know what I mean? Like, these are the cool dudes people are watching. And that's not me being bitter. I really am not interested in having a kid audience. But man, if it isn't a bit of a black pill that these are the fucking guys, you know? These are the cool guys right now. These are the guys making a fuck ton of money off of people watching them. It is what it is. But yeah, we can watch the rest of this confrontation.
Yo, you're fucking...
I'm beta.
Imagine being 33 years old and fuck, yo, get me some water bottles, Sean. Give me some fucking...
You're lucky I made friends with your security.
Hey, no,
So he has 70,000 people watching on Kick. 70,000 at this time. So like, you understand how the spiral can continue to get worse, right? He is actively incentivized, and everyone around him is technically actively incentivized because it's all about clout, bro, and it's all about fucking money. It really is. It truly fucking is. Why would you stop a fucking broadcast that has 70,000 people watching when the only person looking like a fucking dunce idiot is the person having a manic episode? You know what I mean? So I totally get how this shit gets, you know, just gets to the point that it did, which I'm gonna get to. But here we go.
Yeah, boss, there's a whole...
He attacks a kid.
Like a bitch, too.
I slapped the dog shit out of you. I slapped the dog shit out of you.
You punch like a bitch.
I slapped the dog 5 fingers to the face.
You punch like a bitch. You punch like a bitch.
Neon, the dumbass, just slips and falls.
Oh, hey, I slapped the dog shit out of you. What is happening?
All these fucking goons, bro. Just straight goons.
My dick is hard. My dick is hard. Your bitches want me. Your bitches.
Neon falls again, like just a clown show, bro. This leads to a scenario where, again, not being able to sleep, whatever, FouseyTube ends up hiring private security and renting, from what I can tell, like an Airbnb of some sort. This is where shit just really gets depressing. It's like less of like, what the fuck, he's like attacking people, and it's more of like, oh my god, this guy's falling apart. We get to the point where Fousey, his girlfriend, breaks up with him or something along those lines. Let's see right here.
It was really nice meeting you, and I'm gonna support you through everything, alright?
It was nice meeting you too, and look, I want you to know that like I will never speak about you. I will never say anything bad about you. I will never, you know me, like you know I'm not vindictive.
I know. You good. I promise you good in my hood. I appreciate you telling me and calling me respectfully. I respect your decision.
Yeah.
You got balls though. You're the only motherfucking woman in the world who would stare at this kind of money and stare at this kind of power and say I don't want it.
You know I don't care about that stuff.
I know, but you knew the man that I was. I showed you that in a day. I treated you better than any man that's ever been in your life. By the way, I unmuted it, so I just want to say bye.
Okay.
Have a good one, alright?
Alright, you too.
Alright, bye. Yo, Sarah.
Alright.
What you doing?
Nothing.
Where you at?
My house.
You going to sleep?
No.
Pack a bag. Come on, come over. Let's go eat.
Aren't you that girl?
Nah, we just broke up.
Why?
She said she wanted to be private, and she said my life is way too public for her.
Okay, but why are you trying to use me as a rebound?
I'm not. You were into me, I was into you, so I'm trying to kick it.
After that, he again hired private security because now his, manic state is becoming a paranoid manic state, right? Because before it was almost aggressive. After not sleeping for fucking 2 days, and then you get into a bunch of confrontations, and it's broadcasted on the internet, and everywhere you go, people are watching you because you're live streaming 24/7. And people are trying to actively troll you because they realize, oh my goodness, this train wreck, let's see it happen, I want to get in on it. Yeah, he's in a manic paranoid state, and he hires a ton of security. And even though he hires the security, he starts acting a little bit weird to the security, basically. And he eventually fires them, so we'll watch some of that.
I said, even if it's gone, alhamdulillah.
Oh yeah, even if it's
God said, it's not gone. Tighten up. Stop spitting on people. Be humble.
yeah.
I have to apologize to God now when I pray. You can't spit on another man in Islam.
I feel like
I get that, guys. I get how many borders I crossed. But I also know I was fighting the devil.
You gotta cross borders sometimes to get an extreme,
Tupac.
urgent message across.
Tupac. ASAP. I have been off my medicine. I literally said I thought my weed got laced yesterday. I literally said I don't have my medicine, Adin. You've heard me all.
Yeah, so like I've been saying, him getting high, with God knows he's in, this is Miami, right? Miami weed. Shit's probably pretty fucking fire. I don't know. Yeah, this is not what he should be doing. When you're not sleeping and you're smoking weed and you are off your bipolar meds, recipe for fucking disaster. The red flags it's beyond even the case. It's completely obvious that someone should fucking try and intervene with this fucking guy at this point. And at the very least, turn off the fucking camera. 50K live. Here's what happens.
All day, dog. All day. And I know I haven't given you the number from my psychiatrist. You should have called my security and said, sit Yusuf down right now. I need to give him his medicine. I haven't been on my medicine. I'll admit. I haven't slept in 48 hours. I'll admit. I felt manic but controlled. I'll admit. I love you. I'll do better. Okay, let me wash my hands. Let me play
like, how can 50,000 people watch this and nothing happens? That's wild.
some music. Let me drink some water. Where's water?
Water in the. Right.
Don't tell me it's just that dinky ass thing.
No, I can go grab some water.
Yeah.
I got you.
Or just Postmates.
Oh shit. You can do that.
Yeah.
I have it in my watch.
Hey, what did I ask you for yesterday at 6 a.m. when we were off stream? Be honest. What did I ask you for? I didn't ask you for a lot. What did I ask you for?
You asked me for Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Diet sugar-free Red Bull.
Yeah.
To always have a joint roll.
Yeah.
And
Water.
water.
And what have you provided for me of that today? Have you given me a Diet Coke? No.
No.
Have you given me a Red Bull, sugar-free? You haven't. Have you given me water?
Yeah.
Once, twice, the same bottle, 4 times? Dog, if you want to be with me and work for me, protect me like a multi-million-dollar brand. I'm not Walmart. I'm not your Z-list streamer. I don't sit at home and play video games.
Yeah.
He has done that.
I demand respect. I love you, but if you're not qualified for this job because all you know how to do is roll joints, you have a beautiful spirit. I'll admit that. I love your energy. I don't want to lose you. But if you guys don't, and what's his name? Not you.
Quan?
Yeah, Quan. I don't like his. I told him I don't like his energy. I don't like nothing. I could literally say body all tonight. It's not official. There's a lot of security I can hire right now.
Yeah.
You guys aren't performing for me. You guys are having fun. You're enjoying this trip. You're enjoying this good energy. This could get taken away tomorrow. On everything I love. You haven't signed shit. I don't know you shit. I promised you something. You decided to work for me. That's your fault. You're getting paid for this. I didn't give you a deal. I didn't give you a contract. I don't know you shit.
That's real.
It is.
That's real.
We're real men talking real shit. We're not reading comments. We're talking real shit,
Yeah,
right?
that's facts, bro.
You want me to put you in a McLaren, but you want me to put you in a McLaren, but you working like you drive a fucking Hyundai? No, go drive a Hyundai if you want to drive a Hyundai.
This is over, the security guard not reading his mind and bringing him a Diet Coke. So, like, yeah, this is like delusions of grandeur, basically. He's the big boss, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, I just wanted to mention, Fousey was busting this guy's balls the entire time. He was around him, seemingly, with one instance that really kind of showed that he was becoming very paranoid.
Something, can you hang up the phone? I'm on the phone with my father, please.
How worried you are, how stressed you are. For what? Guess what? Guess why I called you, Baba? Guess why I called you? Hey! What the fuck? Dog, you almost hit him. Look how close you are. I'm gonna prove it so they don't think I'm an idiot. You can't even see his bumper, dog.
Just hard to watch considering these are real people in the real world who have absolutely nothing to do with this besides their job. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, he's literally just disrespecting dudes who are trying to fucking make $1. You know what I mean? And here's what I will say. This, I don't know, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but based on what we watched last stream, right? This is a different fucking face of Fousey, okay? Because it did seem like, even if it seemed performative, he was trying to act humble, right? But now that's all completely out the window, and this is all we have left.
Drive a McLaren. I want to drive a Bugatti. Cool. Do you want to get out of it? Of course. Exactly. That's why I'm performing. He just shot on you. You are. Wallahi, I met you today. He's doing way better than you and him combined. He's perimetered the whole place. He was there with me. He stood by me. But most importantly, he listened to every single fucking word I said today. He knew how important it was to let my vessel be heard. I just need ears. Y'all don't even know how to listen.
This is over nothing. Like, what the fuck, man? Buddy just rolled you a joint. You should probably not smoke that. Anyway, so he ends up firing those guys. From what I understand, getting new security. Let's just double check. That might be cap though. Let's see. Because the headlines, here's what you need to understand. The people who clip these streams, again, they don't give a fuck about the truth. It's all about entertainment. It's all about clout. It's all about, you know what I mean? It's just about getting the fucking views. So some of this stuff might be sensationalized and semi-untrue, but, you know, let's just see. All right, let's see. So here's the aftermath of that conversation.
Fousey dismisses his security team following a clash with Jack Doherty when his security was absent at the scene.
My brother, I'm sorry, but after Miami, I'm not going to work with you guys any longer. Okay. I love you guys. All right? Respectfully. I want you guys to have fun here. You sat in the car, you were scrolling on Instagram. I needed you inside.
What's inside?
Me. Your client. Actually, you guys can go home now. Hey. You guys can go home now. I'm gonna call Nadine. Yeah, thank you so much. Roll that joint and then have a good one. Oh, you can stay. Hey, you can stay. You're hired by a different team, right?
I'm hired by them, but...
All right, I want you to stay. Tell you my Nadine.
They all know your Airbnb. You need them there.
Huh?
You need them there because of the Airbnb, because everyone knows where the Airbnb
No,
is.
hire new security right now. Tell Jed what happened. Tell Jed the guy was scrolling on his Instagram right now in his car.
So from what I understand, that's Adin Ross. At some point, Adin Ross actually did call Fousey and be like, bro, like, you need to fucking chill and do whatever. Obviously, useless as fuck, you know what I mean? Especially once he's already completely in that state and it's not like he's going there to fucking... I guess at least the thought was there. His streams earlier were not so bad. I feel bad that I enjoyed it for the time I did. Now he's gone too far. Well, yeah, that's kind of the whole thing, right? Where it's like, if somebody has mental health problems like this, right? Like everyone knew, even in the prior clips, that he had bipolar disorder. The assumption, though, was that he was taking his meds, right? And he seemed, you know, at the very least, not as manic as he did during FouseyCon, which was when he was at the peak of his spiral prior to this. So yes, this is something where it's like, if someone is diagnosed mentally ill, but they have it in check to a relative degree, right? You don't want to write them off every single time they do something weird or whatever as like, oh yeah, he's in the middle of a manic episode, clearly, right? It's obvious. But when he is literally obviously in the middle of a manic episode, yes, you should not be fucking promoting or encouraging that shit, in my fucking opinion. I met Fousey one time. I work at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. He seemed normal that day. Yeah, bro, I mean, most people with these problems, they're not manic 24/7, you know what I mean? That's why it's a fucking bit of a scary mental health issue, because all it takes is a couple fuck-ups, a couple slips, and then, you know, suddenly it's like, do I really want to take my fucking meds? And then next thing you know, you're in a fucking police standoff and you're in actual danger of being shot. Anyway, so basically Fousey became more paranoid, and he moved to a hotel. He left the Airbnb, and I believe he kept one of his bodyguards, one of his security members. And while he was in this Airbnb, there was a fucking troll. A guy who, imagine this, his shenanigans, his troll, was to call FouseyTube's family members and threaten them. And even if he didn't fully do that, that was the claim that he made to FouseyTube when he would call FouseyTube and try and play into his manic state, completely try and escalate his mania, which is one of the more sinister things that I've seen. And it's really interesting because the guy looks like the exact type of guy you would picture doing that. This is a guy who got banned on Kick. Okay, so this is the kind of guy we're talking about, right? I mean, he got banned for this specific incident, sure. But it takes a lot, I would think, to get banned on Kick, right? That's one of their competitive advantages, is that you can pretty much get away with almost anything. Like having a manic episode in front of 50,000 people. So yeah, here's a tweet from Willie Mack. He says, Fousey hiring and firing 8 security guards in a day, spends God knows how much on a watch, gave away another. He's going bankrupt in a week. And knowing he's yelling at his only friend trying to help him out. Right. So I believe the friend he's referring to is Adin Ross. Now he's being kicked out of his ridiculously expensive Airbnb and fired his last security guard. So then Mudahar chimed in. He said, whole last 2 weeks have been this scumbag showing up in my feed. I don't really care much for the mental health excuse. Dude's been a scumbag since the beginning of his career. Give him a little cash and clout and he's a danger to everyone and himself. Shit just pisses me off. I'm not going to cap. I don't really agree with that take, personally. Though it is true that it's clear that when he gets too much attention, he spirals. That's totally been proven to be true. Like this specific scenario, it's so obvious to me it's a fucking snap. But anyway, you can say whatever you want. I'm not, like, again, writing it off. I'm not saying it's cool, but it's like, yeah, I don't think that FouseyTube is going to, you know, walk out of the fucking mental hospital and watch these clips and be like, oh yeah, I look great there. That's definitely how I should be behaving. You know what I mean? Anyway, this is the saga, everyone. This is the big incident. This fucking weirdo plays into his manic episode and tries to escalate the situation successfully, okay?
Hello? Hey, Yusuf, it's Scanville again. You gonna run away like a little pussy? You gonna freak out and threaten to fucking slit my throat again and shit and threaten to dox my family? You fucking foot-sucking, pre-ejaculating, bald, weirdo, fucking sand Vin Diesel fucking loser. You came to the wrong town, buddy.
The bitterness, bro. The bitterness actually kills me. Did he, I don't know, did he lose like his entire livelihood because he got banned on Kick or some shit? I'm guaranteed this guy anticipated he'd get banned on fucking Kick for literally doxing and harassing the family members of the biggest fucking Kick streamer at the time. Anyway.
Oh, and by the way, you know that Dominique is mine, right? I sent her to you, you fucking idiot. I've already started breaking your heart. We've only been at war for 2 days.
That's a reference to FouseyTube's girlfriend, who I showed you a clip. They had some basically problems, I guess you could say. So he's playing. This guy's playing into the frame of like, I was the one who did that. I got in contact with her. You know what I mean? Like he's trying to position himself as the puppet master, like for him to project his paranoid, at this point almost schizophrenic fucking mania onto, and it completely works.
What's your address? Text me your address. I swear to God you're dying tonight. Wallahi, you're dying tonight.
Okay, 2130 Hibiscus Circle, North Miami, Florida. Pull the fuck up.
Hold up. Wait, say it again.
2130 Hibiscus Circle, North Miami, Florida. Pull the fuck up. I want to show you my collection.
Look at the fucking happiness in this guy's face, man. He's so excited to fucking be able to murder somebody tonight. That's incredible. I wonder if that's his real address. I wouldn't doubt it if it was. This guy seems like the type of guy that would love to fucking legally murder someone. Would he get away with it? Would he get away with it with all this context? I don't know. I'm not sure. Probably, though. It's fucking Florida. But I'm not sure. Probably he would get away with it. It does seem, though, a little bit too mentally insane that would be his address. But we're dealing with some fucked up people, bro. Like, this is, again, the kind of shit we're talking about when we look at Kick.com. Like, the bottom of the fucking bottom of scum. Anyway, this is basically Fousey's reaction from his POV. He effectively starts freaking out. You know, makes a call to 911 saying that he is under attack, that somebody's trying to kill him.
There's a gun to my head right now. There's a gun to my head. Oh, ma'am, he left. Ma'am, he left. There's a gun to my head. Help, help, get them. Help, bye. Ma'am, Intercontinental, what's my room number? Help, tell me. 2027.
All right. So this leads to him like fully, again, he ends up just calling and like basically being like, holy fuck, like I am in danger, and he starts like simulating basically being, you know, killed or whatever. Yeah, holy fuck. I didn't realize this idiot's full fucking video was like this. Holy shit. Bro, look, oh my god. I didn't even watch into this fucking far because I thought this guy's a fucking miskeen, bro. Anyway, alright, let's see.
To kill me, so of course I'm gonna call the cops. I have the recording of him saying, yo, wallahi, you're dying tonight, give me your address. They may send a detective over here to fucking ask me. If they do, I'm going out and showing them. I'm body camming the whole thing, and we'll watch it later, guys. He's an idiot. I told you, I will eat him. Yo, Fousey's my bitch.
These cameras don't turn off.
Look at him.
Live 24/7.
Y'all been wondering why he's going crazy. It's
viral
me. Yo, shout out that boy.
Right now after Andrew Tate. Okay.
I didn't dox him.
I've been getting swatted every
His manager doxed him.
And
Alright, and then that basically leads to fucking...
he's a stalker.
Okay, and who is this guy?
I don't fucking know.
So how do you want us to look for him if you don't know where he's
I have his address.
What is his address?
I said grab my security 20 minutes ago.
Alright, listen.
You guys are dumb as fuck, man. You guys are literally dumb as fuck. Oh, yeah. Hey, record this. Security, come in here now. They told me to stay outside. I can't come inside.
Yeah, so people were clowning on him for the arrest because he basically said, like, you fucking corrupt cops, you're arresting a Palestinian, whatever the fuck he says, Arab, Muslim.
Hello Goka, this is my first time donating to you. I just wanted to tell you not to believe Fousey when he preaches, cause he's a fucking grifter. He's using Islam for fame. I'm a Muslim myself, and he does everything a Muslim mustn't do.
Yeah, I don't, like, imagine he's like a good, whatever, Muslim, I guess. Because I've already seen him literally swear to Allah and to all that he loves and all this stuff. He invokes Allah a lot in ways that I'm sure is haram. I'm not here to say that FouseyTube's actually a great guy and he is just having a manic episode, but other than that, he's normal. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying that what we are seeing is the peak of a manic episode. Like, that's just facts, okay? It's not to write off his actions. I don't think he's a saint, right? But, yeah, I also don't think this is a fully accurate reflection of him being in a normal state of mind, okay? So, yeah. Goddamn, man. I really wonder what they fucking hell. Imagine being mentally ill just fucking 100 years ago, bro. Okay, so to kind of transition into a lighter, you know, topic here, okay? Because I don't want to depress you guys. It's a beautiful Friday night, okay? There's a lot to love. Good news. FouseyTube, again, wasn't arrested. They didn't beat the shit out of him, whatever. He was brought to a mental health facility. Hopefully, you know, he'll get the help he fucking needs. Yeah, here's the thing. At the end of the day, like, he walks out of there. They can't hold him probably for too long legally. And Kick.com is like, hey, buddy, what's up? You know, how long is he going to be able to hold off from the temptation of going back to streaming? Probably not long, if I had to guess. Though we'll see. Yeah, unfortunately it seems like Fousey is more eager than ever to go back to streaming. I'll just show you a clip of him from the hospital.
Something wrong? Wallahi, they put a needle this big into my arm. But I love y'all. I made the 0.4-second shot. I got fouled out. That's all it is. I'll be back. Y'all know that. Season 2 on the way. We champions now. Let's get it. G7, baby.
So hopefully he'll snap out of it, but yeah, it's very possible this is far from the end of the FouseyTube saga. Of course, after all of this, Kick immediately posted Free Fousey before quickly deleting it. One of the better takes that I saw came from Keemstar, who said, "Great decision by the police. I know he messed up, but it's clear these mistakes he's doing is from mental health manic state. I hope and pray there's still something in his life he hasn't pushed away that can help him. He just cannot stream 24/7. It's impossible for him to not become manic due to pressures of him having to entertain non-stop. Plus, many people are constantly effing with him to get a reaction on stream, and when they're successful, it's going to cause even more people to harass him. This is all just a recipe for disaster." Yeah, pretty much. I've already seen that people like Sneako, Adin Ross are debating on starting a content house with Fousey, which will probably end how you would expect. So, in the meantime, give your mother a hug.
Đây ta đã thấy chuyên quán cung